Hello everyone on YouTube. This is the former user known as Vicious Dave. And this video is basically going to provide some background information on myself and why I am known as Vicious Dave, how I came up with the name, and just the origins to go with it. It's also going to be about two channels I have now. Kind of going along with E-Make on this one about having two channels because I kind of do have an alter ego to myself, and that's the reason for these two channels that I have, and I'm going to explain that later on in the video. I'm going to try to make this under 5 minutes, but if it's longer, then hey, sorry. I'm trying to squeeze it in as fast as I can. Let's start off with the name I've had, Vicious Dave. It's a name I've had for a long time, and it actually all started back with a video game, WWF SmackDown 2 Know Your Role, back on the original PlayStation, the PlayStation 1. And I'm not talking about the white small one, but whatever. Back on the PlayStation. I had the big silver one, but I mean, I later picked up the small little white PlayStation 1 also. It all started back with that game, and how it started was there was a wrestler named Sid Vicious, and back in he was actually on WCW at that time, but you know, I watched WCW and WWF. And I saw Sid Vicious, and I thought, well, what if I apply my name to that? And I said Dave Vicious. Like, that don't sound right. What if I reverse that? Vicious Dave. It's like, that sounds good. And then, you know, I just stuck with it forever. And that's how I became Vicious Dave. I mean, and I'm synonymous with Vicious Dave on everything. But I have Vicious Dave for my email accounts. You know, I mean, seriously, I have Vicious Dave for my email accounts, Vicious Dave for my MySpace, Vicious Dave for Facebook. Vicious Dave on my video game profiles, my PSN name, my Xbox Live name. I mean, I'm Vicious Dave everywhere. I am the original Vicious Dave. Now, there may be other people from other parts of the country who Vicious Dave, but I don't think they created it as early as I did. I am the original Vicious Dave. And that's all there is to it. That was way back in, what was that? 1997. I created the name Vicious Dave for myself, and it's been carrying on ever since. This would be 12 years later from then. So yeah, pretty cool how I came up with that and everything, and it just transcended on, and I stuck with it. And that's how I became Vicious Dave. Now I'm going to go on about my two accounts. My first account is Dark4Vendetta. Why did I choose that name? I don't know. I came up with it because my favorite number is 4, or I like 4. I always thought because it had the same, it's the only number that has the same number of letters as it is the number itself. Which I thought, well, that's a lot of equality there, and it's the only number with that amount of equality in it. So, because the name matches the number in terms of letters for the name of the number, you know. I just thought dark because I've always been kind of like, I don't know, I like dark clothing, I like dark horror films. I just thought dark, you know. And Vendetta because I really, really like the movie V for Vendetta. So Dark Vendetta for Vendetta, you know. And plus, you know, at the same time I was also thinking, well, my favorite number is 4, and my old name is Vicious Dave, and I still am Vicious Dave, of course. I just wanted to create something more original, more creative, you know, to go along with my name. So I thought, Vicious Dave, well, turn around, Dark, Dave, Vendetta, Vicious, you know. So it still contains a little kind of Vicious Dave in it for the letters anyway. And that's going to be my account for Ownage videos. That's going to be my account for my, as Cost would put it, shock talk videos. Or another way you can call it, shit talk videos, where I can come out and I can swear, I can do anything, I can say fuck you, I can say screw you, I can do this, I can do that. It's just total Vicious Dave on my Dark for Vendetta channel. And I will say whatever I want, I will do whatever I want, I will show my bias, I will do whatever. Because everyone has their bias. I don't care who you are. Don't deny it, you have bias. Everyone has bias towards something. Somewhere or something, you're going to have bias. So my Dark for Vendetta account is going to be total Vicious Dave, Ownage videos, just total Vicious Dave, Ownage videos, swearing, do whatever the hell I want on that channel. And then I have another new channel, which this is on, and it's also going on my Dark for Vendetta channel. I'm going to load this to both channels, so you'll see it, because it acquires to both, actually, of course, duh. As my other channel is Mac Facts. Now, I looked through all the names on YouTube and tried to find the best one, and I found that this was the most unique, or the most actual to just really simple and easy. MACFAQS. As to, just keeping the name very, 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 very extremely simple. So nobody had the name Mac Facts, because I looked up to 100 of others, like Mac Soldier, Mac Army, Mac Man, all kinds of names. And I finally came upon Mac Facts, and it wasn't taken yet, so I took it. And that's my other channel. And that's going to be my nice channel. That's going to be my switcher channel. If you're a PC user and you just switch to Mac, look on the channel. I'm going to have videos up. And I'm also going to recommend other people's channels that are dedicated to switchers. Like, for instance, DRB UK. He's for PC to Mac switchers also. And, I'm going to upload you to other videos and stuff like that, like Vegas Underground, David the Creative One. Who else can I think of? Crap, I can't even think of anyone else off my head. Really? Emeek, other people. Yeah, I can't really think about anyone else. But I'm coming up on 9 minutes right now, so I'm going to end this video now. And I hope you enjoyed watching what I had to say about myself and what's going on with me and stuff. And this is where Vicious Dave is going now. 2 channels. One naughty, one nice. And that's what it's going to be. It's kind of like a split personality. Bye everyone. Hope you liked watching.